happy 1st of September and Sunday.
Slide over towards me a little bit.
Oh, we off? I'm off. I'm off cam.
You're a little off. Not totally off, just off enough to know that you're off. What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's going on, guys?
What's happening? Millennial-Boom and Labor Day weekend.
Oh, yeah, it is Labor Day weekend, huh?
Yep, a lot of us are Labor Daying it. Some of us are just daying it. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Hello, William. Hand pink waving.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, I don't see that.
From Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Put it on this side so you can see.
You're not the boss of me.
I am.
Anyway.
Do you not disturb?
No, we want people to call us this time. We want them to call live. We'll do it live.
So you did Millennial-Boom with my entire name, but did not put your name?
Oh, you know what happened? I was in the process of No, the whole thing should be there.
No.
Well,
we don't do this.
Then you don't need me then.
We don't do this, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't need me then.
Okay. Well, Stanley is about to sign off. It's just going to be Millennial-Boom with me tonight. He just wanted to make a cameo. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Just kidding. It would be really boring if it was just me, to be honest.
No, you have a lot more viewers. You could call it OnlyFans, except for you not on the only platform.
Really?
Yeah, you show your toes.
I think you would have way more. Ew. Sorry, I'm not into showing my feet. We'll never be into showing my feet.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you what your options are.
No thanks.
They're out there.
That's not an option.
And you're welcome for the Costco tips, Joe. I do the best I can to give you guys the tips to know to make your shopping experience much more pleasurable. So
Labor Day was May 1st in Hong Kong.
Yes.
So Chris, to you, no Labor Day, just happy 1st of September. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's already the 2nd of September there, isn't it? I'm just late over. We're just late.
No,
all
it's
around.
the 3rd of September.
It's the 2nd of
September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. Because that was the day.
We're going to get copyright.
For singing at my own voice?
My daddy died.
Dum, 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 dum.
Papa was a rolling stone.
What was that joke you said earlier, but don't give the punchline away?
About the computer?
Yeah.
Oh, why was the password not confident?
Yeah. Okay. The question of the day is, why was the password not confident? Let's see who has the answer. Okay.
All right. Gabriel says also, I think you should make a change. Diane should be in control of pressing the end button. Then again, it is sometimes funnier this way. Yeah, because he's always trying to like,
I am the ruler of the world.
Of the world?
Of the
or
world.
of the podcast?
Of the world.
Okay. Well, I beg to differ, but...
I will rule with an iron fist.
So anyways, is anybody out, out and about? Not out and about, but I guess traveling or, not at home.
Who's driving right now while they're on?
Are you going to talk with your fist up the whole time?
It's my iron fist. It's I rule with an iron fist.
Babe, put that clay fist down.
Dang. Chris said because it was weak.
Close.
But no cigar.
But actually, that's not the answer.
Oh, actually, I love this. So I think you should. I think you should make a change. You read this already, right?
I did. But why are you reading again?
I know, because I think it should be. I think you should make a charge. Oh, speaking about charging, have you guys heard about the? I'm going to talk about this for a minute. Are you aware of the quote unquote chase glitch?
No, I'm not aware of the quote unquote chase glitch. I don't have Chase, so.
Well, no, you don't have to have Chase to know about the glitch.
Okay.
And I use the word glitch because people think they're playing GTA, but it's not really GTA. It's real life, and they F around and find out. So what's been going on is, okay, first of all, and I'm not advocating this, and I don't condone this, but people are literally found a way to go into Chase and get money out the ATMs, or get money out of.
And you don't have to have a Chase card?
Well, two things.
Okay.
One thing was set up on Chase, which I knew about before. This was Bank of America, though, where if you didn't, let's say you took money out, right? Mm-hmm. And you're good at closing it out to make sure everything's closed out. but in some cases it doesn't close out. So people will rush in behind you and then take out more money, even though you didn't shut it down.
Right.
Now some banks make you re-enter your password before you do that. That way you don't get got.
Remember when sometimes you would leave your card in there?
I lost my card a few times, ATM machine.
Yeah, they changed that now though. I guess maybe for most ATMs, if not all.
So
that's crazy.
So what was going on was that literally, and some people are not that bright. They were literally getting the so-called glitch where they made money, and they would come outside the bank and videotape it. Look how much I made with the glitch, and put it on social media.
Oh god!
So when people,
that's like dry snitching on yourself, right?
But people were dumb because it was literally, and I don't know, videos of people in line waiting to go into the bank so they can do this glitch.
And they were filming it.
And people were outside going, look how full the bank is. Because everybody's out line waiting to get this money that they thought was free.
And so Chase caught on? So
wait, so people put it out there, number one. So everybody was like, ooh, money glitch. But what they were doing was, and here's how the glitch actually works. And I know you're going, why are you telling us this? Because they've already put a stop to it.
Yeah.
So you put in a check for, let's say $100,000. So when you deposit money into a bank, they usually give you a percentage of it back that they free up before you actually, so they can use some of the money. So they put a hold on it, but they give you some of it.
Like it says like available today, right?
Right. So so what they did was people would put it in for like $100,000, and then they would get $31,000 back that you can use right away. Mm-hmm. Now obviously it had to be in the bank because I don't know any ATM machine that issues $31,000.
Yeah.
So they were depositing the check. The teller would take the check. Then they said, "Well, can I get some back?" Well, we can only get up to $31,000. Okay, I'll take it.
But is the check legit?
No, the check's not good. That's what the problem is. Oh. But when they figure out it's not legit, it's too late because you already got the $31,000 in cash. And what they did though was they were putting people's accounts on hold for like $31,000. So in other words, you can't use your bank account again until you pay us $31,000. That you took out.
That's when they found out about people taking it. So how is that? So I'm confused. Clear this up for me for a second. After you read.
No, keep going.
Because he's not paying attention.
I'm listening to you.
Okay, so clear something up for me. There's people going to the ATM, and then there's also people going to the teller.
So the ATM was when you take money from someone else. So if you went to the ATM and took out $100, but you didn't close it out completely.
Oh, and then
they
someone
rush
else
up behind you and
me.
take out $300.
Okay. So this is like these are two separate
incidents, but they were running around calling it a money glitch, like Grand Theft Auto.
On the ATM or the check?
Both.
Okay.
So people were calling it money glitch. Now the word money glitch comes from the Grand Theft Auto, where you can glitch money and get and actually that's illegal too, per the game rules. Okay. So I knew people that were glitching, getting new cars, getting more money, and then at some point. Rockstar figured out what they were doing and shut their whole account down.
Is Rockstar the creator of GTA? Yeah. Okay.
So wait, there was a question that came up that caught my attention, and it was from, hold on.
Hi, Amy.
It was from Felix. We can see it was online. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there we go. So this came from Kevin Fossler. Hey guys, question. How come some LEO agencies, LEO stands for law enforcement,
I know.
Have professional media while some do not. Besides money, what stops agencies from upping their media, such as hiring third party to create content?
Probably their budget size.
Well, he just said that. Besides money.
Oh, besides money. Okay.
So a lot of agencies rely on sworn officers, to do their social media, and usually when a sworn officer, they also have other functions as well. When they're doing, so they have to go out and do their patrol, but also handle the social media. And social media isn't always put on the front burner unless they have a dedicated social media team. And some agencies do. They don't really hire people to make content. What they normally do is they just put out the stuff that they have. Now, CHP used to have a case where they had some of the agencies were doing their own social media. But as the new different directors come in, or commissioners, sometimes they like it and sometimes they shut it down. It all depends. So West Valley CHP had a great social media presence at one point, just before I went to Arizona. But the new commissioner came in, he's no longer there anymore, he's gone now. didn't want all that, so he shut it all down. So then no one was doing any more content creation. But it was always done internally. You don't usually bring in an outside agency to do shots for law enforcement if it's official business. If it's not official business, they may hire a third party to produce something depending on what it is. Now, for instance, we were hired as a third party to produce some public safety videos. So that's how that works sometimes. But we don't have the inner workings of the media relationship.
It's just like by contract.
Right, it's by contract. William, no, that's where it gets really bad. They were not using fake accounts. They were using their own accounts because they thought that it was a glitch.
So they busted themselves out.
So they never thought that they would ever get caught, but they did get caught. And there's some cases where some people are literally crying on there to how you can show they have a negative balance of 31,000. Now there's one up there that I posted. It shows negative $99,999. Now we all know that that's probably not really true, but it was a great little attention grabber when you see the numbers on there. Mm-hmm. And an important thing of social media is having something that grabs your attention. So I saw that and I shared it. And of course, I can't believe people believe that's a real number. I don't believe it's a real number. I mean, you really have to be pretty good to scam the bank for what is it, 999,000? So
I'm sure the banks have seen it all too, right?
Well, apparently not, because they got away with it. I mean, but then again, sometimes cops, they don't see everything, because remember the lady at Wells Fargo? She went to work on a Friday and nobody saw her.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wow, thank you, whoever just gave us the...
Brad on the go? Was that a mistake?
Brad, did you really mean to give us $99.99? Because that would be, thank you, but that's not normally your method operandi, so are you sure you did that right? Because, there's no takebacks. But thank you for the $99.
Thank you for the
$99.99.
Yeah, in this case, your name should be
Big Bucks Bradley.
Big Bucks Bradley. Yeah. I look confused. Didn't I look? I looked confused, didn't I?
I looked confused. It was like this bright red light that flipped. Like, congratulations.
Because it's not red on your screen.
No. Who's here? I'm eating right now, and I just want to watch. You can watch Felix. Sounds like a little voyeuristic, but okay.
Amy says, good. I was hoping you were doing public safety videos for different agencies.
Well, we're trying to.
Yeah, that's still the goal. We did it for one agency, and we're hoping to be able to do it for more.
We've been trying to get the word out, but the word out isn't... it's funny thing about law enforcement agencies is that they are really like to keep things in-house. It
makes sense, though.
Well, because some people literally will come in-house and then get tips on things and spread them out, So, anyway. Oh, big bucks. I was like, big butts.
No, big bucks. Oh, and also Amy says, good to see you to Gabriel. Whenever Stanley and Diane are free to have me over to drink coffee in the background. Haha, one of these days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to have Amy come over and be an in-person guest for our podcast. We did talk about that.
Every time we have an in-person guest, this is what they do.
I don't think Amy would do that. She
it's like a big red light.
She won't become silent. You know why? Because she already streams live. So.
All right.
Yes, we have to figure out. Amy, behind the scenes, we'll chat. We need to figure out because we also need to figure out when we're going to hang out too.
Oh, Gabriel corrected me. I think the phrase is modus operandi, not method operandi. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Gabriel.
Thank you. And it begins.
Oh, it's okay if you talk too much. Diane talks too much, but we still love her.
I don't talk too much. But that's okay, Amy. Me and you can talk too much and we leave Stanley out. Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding. It'll be the Millennial-Boom with Diane and Amy.
Yes. Okay. So you guys can sit here and chit-chat. I always...
Frisco Live 415 says, no, I've always said method operandi my whole life. And you know what? I've always said none of it. I've never used that phrase in my entire life.
Jeanette says if we're back in the Bay, we could have her on. Hey, only if you make some gumbo.
She doesn't eat gumbo anymore.
Oh, that's right. Oh, by the way, you have a typo in your video description, which you might want to have a look at. It's the same every week. I don't care. We ain't getting paid to do this.
What, the hyphen in Millennial-Boom?
Yeah, he says hyphen. It's okay.
Is that what he's referring
Probably.
to? That's why Amy says that's why Diane and I got along so well because we both like to talk. Yep, Amy and I met in college. What? Oh, you already knew that. Okay, well, for the people out there,
I'm like, why are you telling me?
Amy and I have been friends since college, and I won't state what year that was because I'm still 25.
It was 100 years ago.
I'm still 25 years old, and so is Amy.
Shopping small.
Shopping small?
Yeah, that's what somebody wrote. Felix.
But why? What is that in reference to? I'm confused.
I don't know. It's saying words wrong. It's like when you say ATM. You say, I'm going to the ATM machine.
Oh, it's... No, the video description, Diane and Stanley go live and basically have a fun discussion.
Oh, well, okay. So we Ann. It's okay. The only person who really knows it was Gabriel.
Yes, Amy, I feel you on that. I am 25, so not busting anybody out here. And you are...
No gumbo, sorry. Thought it might discuss last week's Albuquerque Hayes badly and the naked lady. I've had enough of those shares of naked ladies.
Oh god! Oh my gosh, Jeanette, we started watching Breaking Bad, and I know it's based out of Albuquerque, so I think about you when I watch it, just because you're based in Albuquerque.
I keep waiting for a scene where they pan and pass you, and you're out there with your camera.
But that show is very interesting. Breaking Bad. What are we on, season 3 now?
Yeah, that was a typo you made on the video boss Gabriel's talking about. Anyone remember when my birthday is? Yeah, we try to forget.
I think it's this month, isn't it, Gabriel? It's in September.
Jen said you can call her Jennifer if you want. Okay, Jennifer.
Oh, I don't see that comment.
It didn't come up yet. I get them first because I'm the boss.
Oh.
And okay. I roll with an iron fist.
All right. Clay fist.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots. You ever had that?
No.
You ever played Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
No. Was that a game?
No. No, it was a game. Ouch. That hurt.
Okay, so
hey guys,
what is it?
I used to shop at Costco a long time ago, but I don't anymore. I'd rather shop at Sam's Club. Oh, sorry, Brian. Well, we don't have a Sam's Club out here that I know of. So we can't shop at Sam's Club.
Oh, I don't see it. Why am I not? Okay, because I'm delayed. I'm like 8 seconds delayed.
In a real life Breaking Bad, there is in Albuquerque. Now it's fentanyl instead of meth. Yeah, I know. So we were watching it, and it's funny because we watched the scene where they threw the pizza on the roof.
Oh yeah, now I understand that because when that was actually happening in real time, I no idea.
And yes, it was a fun game.
People were actually throwing
pizzas were really
on top of that house.
They were going to the house and throwing pizza on the roof.
Because of that scene.
Because of that scene.
And people actually live in that house.
They had to tell people, please do not throw pizzas on our roof. They literally had to tell people not to do it.
People are too much. Really? People actually went to the house that like a real family lives in, not the Breaking Bad family, but a real family lives in, and they started throwing pizzas on top of their roof.
Yeah, you Google it. They were literally coming in and throwing pizzas on the roof.
I can't.
That's why we don't tell people where we live at, because they'd be like, ooh, who's behaving badly?
And then throw pizza on their roof.
Oh, speaking about that, so you had an old saying, don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm walking today at the Millbrae Wine and Art Festival. And there was this guy, and his hair was all over the place. Senior guy, older, probably in his, 60s, 70s, I don't know. And I think he had on sandals, I think. But he was really he looked like the guy you would normally see. He looked like a homeless dude, just to be fair.
Okay. To be fair?
Well, I'm trying to come how to describe the guy. And then he sees me and he says, I recognize you from radio. And I'm like...
How do you recognize someone from radio?
And of course I said, well, it must be TV, because I don't do radio. He goes, yeah, TV. Yeah, I recognize you from TV. You did that show, and you couldn't remember the show, right? But nice guy. Yeah. And so we talked for a few minutes, and I shook his hand. I said, nice meeting you, thank you, blah, blah, blah. But it was so strange because I don't know what the typical viewer is, but he didn't look like a typical viewer.
I don't think you have a typical viewer, to be honest. I think you have viewers that are
everywhere.
Everywhere, or come from different backgrounds, look differently. You don't have a typical...
No, nothing, no disrespect. The guy was really nice. I just wasn't expecting him to recognize me from being on TV, although he said radio at first. So it's a little bit, but it was real nice, real polite. And I met a lot of people that are like, Stanley, how you doing?
Oh, speaking of, today I went to Trader Joe's, and a lady that works there came up to me and was like, where's your other half? And I literally was confused because I didn't recognize her. And so I was like, you mean Stanley? And she's like, yeah. And I go, oh, at home.
Which Trader Joe's did you go to?
I went to the one that we always go to, the one near the Costco.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to that Trader Joe's
Well, we
today.
go to 3 different ones.
I know.
So how come we said the one we always go to?
Because that's the one I just referenced.
You said the one we always go to.
The one we go to most of the time, yes. That one. So I was really confused. Not that I have any other halves, like it's you, but I don't know. I was like, Stanley? Because I was like not expecting that.
Okay.
That was interesting. Like, I've never had someone just come up to me and say, where's your other half?
You remember that one person that recognized you from school?
Oh, at Sprouts? Yeah. But he recognized you first.
But he said, wait, you went to my school. And you were like...
He was like, no, he goes, yeah, he did say that. He goes, you went to Lowell. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and by the way, I have to say this. This is important. Even if you have a smidgen of your face on social media, someone is bound to recognize you. Case in point.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
We were on our way to Sacramento.
That video had a lot of views, though.
Yeah.
No one's going to recognize me just from my videos on my page.
Hold on. Are you going to be finished or are you going to keep cutting me off?
I can keep cutting you off. Okay, I'm just kidding.
So we're on our way to Sacramento. We decided to stop off at a...
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's, because we like Raising Cane's in Arizona, and they're not very much out. They're not a lot out here. So we're on our way. Let's grab a quick little thing. We usually share one. We don't share one to eat. We share one so that way we're not overeating carbs. And as we go inside the place, it's hella packed.
There's like a really long line.
And I'm like, why is it so crowded? They must have just opened up. Because, normally we see those kind of crowds. We didn't see those kind of crowds in Arizona. We only saw those kind of crowds when something new was opening up, like the White Castle.
In Scottsdale.
It's White Castle?
Yes.
Yeah. In Scottsdale, it was like a line for 4 hours. But this one was really crowded. We go inside, and we get in line. The line's probably about 30 people deep. And this guy in front of us turns to Diane and says, are you the couple from TikTok?
And I was like, no.
And then long pause.
No long pause. I immediately said no.
She goes, no.
Yeah, no. I immediately said no because I'm like not on TikTok like that.
So she said, I'm not on TikTok like that, right? And then so I'm being the calm and cool and collective guy.
Oh, gosh.
I say, well, what video were you referring to, sir? And he goes, and I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry, kind sir. Which video might you be referring to? And he goes, the one from Disneyland. And I says, oh, that is us. He recognized her from the Disneyland video.
Yeah, when it was my birthday and we were showing how we had these like vintage tickets that we were trying to use to get into Disneyland.
And everybody's like, oh my God, those tickets are more valuable than, why would you cash those in? We never said we cashed them in. We never said we cashed them in. Just like when I post a video of a dog, people go, oh, your dog is so cute. If I took a picture of a motorcycle, oh, I didn't know you ride a motorcycle. It's a motorcycle. It's not my motorcycle. I never said it was a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I said, look at this motorcycle. Ooh. So immediately they've already attached me to a motorcycle. Like today I met people, oh, I thought you moved to Alaska. No.
Alaska? Yeah. I thought it was Arizona.
No, another guy said, oh, I thought you moved to Washington State. No.
Nothing close.
So nobody gets it right. Then I love the ones that say to me, I follow everything you do. When are you moving back from Arizona?
Amy says that that people used to say that to her and her ex, and she'd be like, "Who is this?" Yep, that's basically what it was like.
So Amy, it wasn't our video. It wasn't someone reposting.
No, she's talking about when the reference to Trader Joe's.
Oh. And by the way, I just saw a couple of people logged in on TikTok for the first time.
TikTok?
Yes.
We're on TikTok too?
No, sorry.
X?
No.
LinkedIn?
Twitch. Sorry.
TikTok, Twitch, they're all the same.
All the T's.
All the same.
And welcome. And if you're here and you want to participate in the chat, either go to twitch.tv /Mr. Badley TV. Jump in. chat with us. We'd love to hear from you.
It was our video, Amy. She says, was it your video?
I just read that.
I was responding to her other comment. That's why. I'm 8 seconds behind, remember?
So also, you can find us on, if you're on YouTube, pop in, say hi. We love Super Chats.
Yes, especially Brad on the Go Super Chat. Thank you, Brad, on the Go.
Yeah, when are we moving back to
nighttime? No, to nighttime?
You know.
I think it's November 5th, isn't it? Let me see.
You went from calling Twitch Twix to TikTok interesting. Yeah, I know.
Let me see.
Stanley's face. I had Twitch and then deleted it literally 2 hours ago.
November 3rd, daylight saving time ends. So November 3rd, we fall back. That's 2 days before the election.
Lean back.
Election day is November 5th. I knew it was one of those days.
Pop Music said he's 15 seconds ahead.
Wow, really? So you can tell the future? Hey, what are the lottery ticket numbers?
You know, if you're really ahead, you'll be able to put lottery tickets in my pocket right here, right now, and I can pull them out. Let's see.
Amy says Stanley's face. I know Stanley's face, right? What?
It worked.
Oh my gosh.
Now, they better be the winning numbers, or else Diane's going to hunt you down.
I don't hunt anybody
and make you drink
down.
Folgers.
I don't hunt anybody down.
Then you make them drink Folgers.
What's wrong with Folgers?
What's that freeze-dried coffee?
Folgers is not my favorite, but...
I'd never drank Folgers.
I like Mr. Bradley coffee, though.
I like it, too.
If you're interested in Mr. Bradley coffee, scan the QR code to your top left that says Mr. Bradley store, and you can purchase some Mr. Bradley coffee.
Fun fact, if you're doing Millennial-Boom on the first day of the month, that month will have a Friday the 13th. Interesting. Fun fact. Wow. So that means Friday the 13th is coming up.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. Okay. So
are you superstitious?
I am not. No, are you?
No.
So I guess I don't really...
Are you scared of black cats?
Am I cared?
Are you scared of cool black cats?
No.
Are you...
I'm actually...
Do you throw salt over your shoulder when... Salt?
Beep, say it the right way. Say it the right way.
It the right way.
No, say what you're trying to say the right way. No, I don't throw salt over my shoulder. In fact, the first time I ever heard of that was when you said it like a couple of weeks ago.
You walk under a ladder?
No, I didn't realize that was a thing. Do I what?
You split a pole?
Are you not letting me finish my thoughts before you ask me the next question? Do I split a pole? I try not to. But
so you are superstitious.
No, I try not to actually, just because like I feel like it's weird.
Oh, you're superstitious.
I'm not.
You are unconsciously.
Can you scratch my back, babe?
No, you're unconsciously superstitious.
Right here. No, a little bit to the right. Upper
Hello,
right.
J Church at 30th Street.
Upper right. No, upper right. No, a little bit lower.
That's not the upper then.
Oh yeah, right there. You have a really bad sense of direction.
Ooh, I'm doing a flashlight tour of the Winchester House on Friday the 13th.
Ooh, I've never been to the Winchester Mystery House.
Neither
have
I.
Is that the one in San Jose?
Why you gotta be a hoe?
Is it in San Jose?
Yeah.
That's good.
You know where I've never been to?
I just grew up calling it San Jose.
Mystery Spot.
In Santa Cruz. Yeah, I always see
But we went to the one in Arizona.
I always see those stickers on the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in karma?
Heck yeah, I believe in karma.
And you believe in superstition, because karma is based on superstition.
Is it really?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Diane, do you throw a shawl over your shoulder for good luck? Is that what it sounded like you said? Because it didn't sound like salt at all.
I said salt.
I think you said shalt.
Whatever.
Do I throw a shawl over my shoulder?
Do you throw a hat on your bed?
A hat on my bed?
Yeah.
Do I throw a hat on my bed?
Would you throw a hat on your bed? Would you freak out if somebody threw a hat on your bed?
You throw a hat on our bed every day.
Well, that's superstition.
No, I've never even heard of that. You guys, to be honest, I've never really been superstitious, and I haven't really heard of any like superstitious things. So like for me,
what about if a bird fly in your house?
That would be weird. Is that bad luck?
I'm gonna hit you with a broom.
If you hit me with a broom?
If I think sweep your feet by accident.
You've done that to me before.
You have to go.
Oh, actually, no, you don't, because you don't even sweep. Was that a hard diss?
That was a lie.
Okay, you rarely sweep. That's not a lie. Okay, so what are some other ones? Because like the hat on the bed, you put your hat on the bed every day.
There are so many.
Well, what does that even
remember
mean,
the song
though?
by Stevie Wonder?
Superstitious.
Yeah.
Okay, but
what about you broke a mirror?
What does putting a hat on the bed mean, though?
Google it.
Really? Because you don't know?
I do know what it means.
Good night, Jeanette. Gonna hit the sack. Long day at work. Okay, enjoy your day. Have a great week.
Have a great short week. Oh, that's right. Short for Target. They got to be open tomorrow.
Hold on. Let me see. What does putting a hat on the bed mean? At best, putting a hat on the bed is said to invite mischievous bad luck or foretell an argument. At worst, it's a premonition of injury or death.
Yes, somebody's going to die if you put a hat on the bed.
Babe, you put a hat on the bed every day.
And everybody dies.
So every day you're killing someone?
You know? What? Every day somebody dies.
Babe, stop putting a hat on the bed.
Oh, now you're superstitious?
No, actually, this is my idea. He puts a hat on the bed every day. So I think to myself, it's not the superstitious part. The way that I think is, if he would just put the hat where it's supposed to go in the closet, he wouldn't have to take 2 steps to put it back where it should go. So instead of putting it on the bed and then me having to take it and put it in the closet, just put it in the closet and we can skip that extra step. That's the way I see it.
What happens if a bird poops on you?
Oh, that's happened to me. That actually happened to me in college.
What happens if a bird poops on you?
Nothing. It's
supposed to be good luck.
I just had to wash my sweatshirt.
What happens if you see 2 ravens?
I don't know.
Good luck.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know these things.
What happens if a random person poops on your foot?
A random person?
Yeah.
Poops on my foot?
Uh-huh.
Why would a person poop on my foot?
Because you get $1 million.
Okay, now you're just making up stuff. Bill Van Ram says if a bird poops on you, is it good luck? Is it? Yeah, apparently that's what he said.
I'm so excited for September. The new Caltrain electric locomotives are going to be in full revenue service. The El Tarvel is coming back, and also Muni Heritage Weekend. Yeah, so the new train is supposed to be all electric.
Amy said a bird pooped on me, and I put $20 in a slot machine and won 100. Hey,
nice. What's the other things out there that are like superstitious?
Felix says, don't cut fingernails at night. It won't grow back again. Don't sweep at night. You're taking out luck. Don't try a wedding dress before a wedding. It's bad luck. These are common. Oh my gosh, I sweep at night all the time.
Don't put your purse on the floor.
Oh, I don't put
That's superstition.
Today I put my purse on my foot. But see, not because it's superstitious, but because I don't want my purse to get dirty.
It's superstition. Put your purse on the floor, you'll never have any money. You know another one that people don't realize?
What?
You ever seen a string hanging on someone's clothes?
Yeah, and then you pull it?
If you take the string and you roll it up and put it in your pocket, then you get their money.
Oh.
I'll never have no strings, so you already got my money.
Wow, really? Okay, I don't know about the Felix saying that
No,
don't cut your fingernails at night, it won't grow back.
Don't cut your fingernails inside of a plastic bag at night.
You're just... You are so bad. Okay, let's not explain to anyone what that means.
Oh, they'll figure it out.
Okay, if a random person poops on your foot, you're in the tenderloin.
I read that, and I was
Oh no, I shouldn't have read that out loud. Gabriel says, Felix, that's okay. I don't need my fingernails to go back after I cut them.
Remember
you need to cut them.
You need to cut. Remember that the story where Price is Right, and the guy they wanted an all-expense paid trip to the Tenderloin.
Oh yeah, but they didn't say Tenderloin though.
No.
They made it look like San Francisco was like so nice and pristine.
Brian Lucier, hey Stanley Roberts, that's me. I would watch you all the time when you were on AZ Family and CBS 5 here in Arizona. I miss you being on there. You know what? I kind of miss Arizona a little bit too. I did like the fan base in Arizona was very, very, they're loyal. It's loyal as the fan base in the Bay Area. It was interesting when I met people. The difference in Arizona, the fan base in Arizona, is that they don't, they
don't approach you.
They don't approach you easily. They know you're on TV, but they don't really come at you. they're like, hey, I know you. I love what you do. Thank you. And in California, it's a little bit different. I've had people sit down at my table and take pictures. And I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, my wife's going to never believe that I had dinner with you. I'm like, but you didn't have dinner with me. He goes, but she doesn't know that. So the pictures they took were him so I basically probably helped some guy cheat by telling him, I had dinner with Stanley. And
I would hope not. So you hope some guy behaved badly?
I don't know. It's just weird. I remember though when I made a reservation once the first time I said Stanley Roberts, and they go, "Are you the Stanley Roberts?" And I go, as far as I know, I am the Stanley Roberts, but they were waiting for the basketball player.
It should be the Stanley Roberts, not the. Yeah. Just kidding. Me and my grammar. Wait. Okay. So a couple of comments. Wait, let me see. Oh, fun fact, code H at Disneyland stands for honey. Honey is Winnie the Pooh's favorite food. I knew that. Pooh is a slang for human feces.
Yeah.
Code H in Disneyland is for human poop.
What's one of the biggest things people try to leave at Disneyland?
Garbage?
No, everybody eats garbage. What's one of the biggest things, you probably never expect this answer. One of the biggest things that people try to leave at Disneyland, but they're told they can't do it, and if they catch them, you kick you out of the park. Happens a lot.
In the It's a Small World ride?
No, not just in the park. Period.
Human feces?
No, you were straight to poop, huh?
I don't know.
You've been in the Bay Area too long.
We're talking about poop.
Thank you, Amy. Ashes.
Oh, ashes.
People are literally trying to all the time dump their relatives' ashes in Disneyland.
Wow.
Yeah, they want them to be the happy place.
That's interesting.
I remember I saw a lady once jump out of the boat for It's a Small World because she wanted to be up on top of the stage with the small animals. Oh, speaking about that,
they're kids.
They're trying to get rid of. They're changing. You remember the the Indian, Native American, the Native American.
You said like 3 different.
The Native American scene in Small World.
Isn't Small World no longer a ride anymore?
It's still there.
Oh, okay. What's the person?
They're going to change the caricatures of the Indians, Native Americans, and make them more, I guess, realistic. I guess because they look like like that. That's how it looks if you go in there. Don't look at me like that.
You made a sound, so that's how it looks when the sound is.
No, they have the tomahawk, and they're like never mind. Yeah, some people do try to do their kids there too.
I'm sorry.
First I know they can go to Disneyland and not know what's in Disneyland.
No, I knew what you were talking about, but I just didn't understand how the sound connected to the look. I look at.
Well, clearly I can't make myself look like the. But
I know what it looks like though. But
why'd you act so like? What are you talking about? No, what the hell? And then when I tried to do it, I don't understand.
What does that sound?
Because that's you.
That's not me.
You say, I know what Disneyland's like. Well, I try to describe it to you. I understand. I understand.
I just don't think. Okay, I just didn't think the sound effect was. Anyways, all right.
The sound effect was.
Yes, they're kids. I read that earlier from William. Yep, and Betty Veronica. What?
Whatever. So what else are we talking about? There was something else I wanted to bring up. What's that? So that all I see is face green, smiling face, green, smiling face, green, smiling face.
It's 3 green smiling faces.
And
see?
somebody just did a heart?
Yeah, you could do, or like a laughy face.
Oh, wow.
How old is Diane? 22?
Yeah, might as well be.
25.
I know the answer, but can you tell me?
I'm 25.
All right.
I'm sticking with it.
I'm sick with it.
That way he could tell his wife the expensive dinner bill he paid was he bought you dinner, not his girlfriend. Oh, wow, that was delayed. But yes, that
he thought about that one for a while.
Yeah, that one.
And then, you know how you write something and you take it out and you write it again? You ever seen like...
Yeah, it's basically like dotting.
Where did you learn to fly? Who? Not me, because I don't fly. I don't know. Somebody said about something about fly. You missed that one?
No. Where did I?
Felix wrote. No, Felix. Parish 29. Where did you learn to fly?
Did I fly?
Do you fly?
Was I flying?
I don't know. Apparently, I don't know. He might even talk to us.
I think he might. I think. What do you call it? Didn't you do something with your hands?
No, I was typing. You know, you have an idea and you write it, and then you wipe it out, and then you start all over again, and then you wipe it out, and you start all over again.
Wipe it out.
Wipe me out. Wipe me down. Just a slow typer. Oh, he's a slow typer.
Oh, okay. But yeah, because what was that? Yeah, you mentioned that when we were talking about AZ.
Oh, Stanley only flies when he plays GTA. In the undertone, that's usually crashes. Wow.
Cybermorph? What's that?
No idea. So let's go back to superstition. So you're not superstitious, but yet you follow the same rules of superstition.
No, well, because, okay, so 2 of them actually have to do with more of like cleanliness. So the purse on the floor I don't do because I don't want the bottom of my purse to be dirty. So today there was nowhere to put it where I was sitting, so I actually just put it on my feet.
Would you kill a ladybug if it landed on you?
Oh no, ladybugs are cool.
Oh, so that's where you stop at the bug.
Ladybugs are cute.
So you wouldn't kill it, you just let it crawl on you.
No, usually they like go away. They don't.
If a ladybug landed on your face, would you be like, "Oh, look, a ladybug"?
No, I'd probably go like this.
You would go like that.
Like try to flick it off of me.
You go like that.
I know you're not supposed to. I heard.
How do you act when a bug gets on you?
I know you're not supposed to kill ladybugs.
Show me your arms when a bug gets on you. Do your arms where a bug gets on you. She will literally.
I freak the out.
Will literally kick your butt if you're in the car and
I get violent.
She gets literally violent. I'm like, I'm trying to drive here.
And I'm not a violent person, but when there's a bug, like there was a moth in the car the other day, and I was like, what is that? And then it was like, he's like, open the window and let it out. I was like,
I'm like getting punched in the face. I got swollen lips. All because you're trying to get that moth out the car.
Oh my God. All I know is I'm just, like, I just don't like bugs. Like, I really don't. And they freak me out.
So one day I had my phone and I was showing her this, and she saw a spider on my phone, and my phone went flying across the room.
Also, there was a video where this lady had, like, she was trying to, like, cup a cockroach or something, and then when she took it out, all of a sudden there was another one on her face, and I didn't realize that was going to happen. And I threw my own phone when I saw that and freaked out. I can't. Like, I just can't. It's not like I choose to be afraid of bugs. That is just my reaction.
I'm completely opposite. I'm like, oh,
good.
Look.
And that's why we balance each other out.
It's an 8-pound tarantula. Oh, okay.
Ooh, 8 pounds?
Yeah.
That sounds gross.
Oh, look, it's cute.
This is why we balance each other out.
I'm going to name him George. Okay. I will hug him and squeeze him and name him George.
Like, in all honesty, if I could choose not to be afraid of bugs, even if I tried really hard not to be afraid of them, I'm still freaked out. So clearly that's something that's out of my control.
She has a propensity to spot a bug, a white colored bug on a white surface 200 yards away. She will spot the bug
scope them
and say, "Is that a bug?"
So like,
and we'll walk over. It's like people, you say, "Oh, I farted," and they run over to smell it.
No, I don't do
smell
that.
a fart.
I don't do
that.
I
didn't say you. I'm saying it's like people that literally, if somebody farts and people run over and go, "I don't." Oh, you did. I'm like, I just warned you. Why would you rush over to smell a fart?
So like, if we're like visiting like a new place, or let's say like we're staying somewhere, like for some reason, I know I'm weird. I know I am, but for some reason, we'll just be like, are there any bugs? Like,
no, we could be watching. We could be watching the best movie in the world. We're watching the best movie in the world. Best movie in the world.
What's the best movie in the world?
I don't care. We watching it, and then she was like,
"Is that a bug?"
I'm like, wait, how the hell did you see a bug in the back of your head?
Is that oh my gosh, Amy says I almost pulled over because I almost got violent on a jumping spider in my car. I was so scared. Yes,
wait, but you know what she said though, right?
I
almost pulled over.
Ew, Betty, why would you do that? I can't. Do you see that?
I don't think it's arachnophobia. She's afraid of any bug.
I really don't like spiders though. Like,
that's nothing.
No. She has pictures. Do you see what those pictures are?
I see them.
That's so gross.
Well, don't look at them.
Betty, I have to literally put my finger on the screen right now to cover up those. I know they're like emojis or whatever, but they're freaking me out right now. I'm putting my finger on them until this scrolls up. What's that? Send help? You don't need any help. Do cobwebs freak you out? Not per se, but when I do see a cobweb, I look to see if there's like a spider, and if there is, then I'm out.
Diane, those bugs are not real.
I know they're not real.
You're not covering up anymore. You know you covered up the line before.
It's scrolled. It's scrolled. I'm just gonna close my computer until the things go away. So I know they're not real, but they still kind of freak me out a little bit. And again, this is just like, it's not something I'm like happy to say that, you know.
So as I told Diane, and I'll say it again, she won't let me say this publicly, but I'm going to say it, is that I grew up in
Oh, please don't. I'm going to leave the room. Are you going to talk about the one with the picture frame? Are you going to talk about the ones with the picture frames in the back?
What about the one with the picture frame?
I gotta go.
Where you going?
I don't want to hear that story.
Okay,
I'm already getting the images.
Let me just tell them real quick. You have never really experienced life.
I can hear you. I gotta go.
Wait until you go to somebody's house and you can smell the roaches. And then you move the picture frame. It's like a roach party going on. And they're all like, yo, dude, do I come in your house and lift up your roof?
Are you done?
I'm done.
That's so gross. I only heard part of that.
Yeah.
I tried to drown the rest out with my voice.
I need to know this, laugh out loud. Yeah, you got to go back east if you want to really see it.
No, I don't want to. Well, I've been back east with you.
You go in the house and you can just smell the roaches.
Sure, but I'm not afraid of bug icons on my computer screen. Yeah, no. I get that. Like, but the thing is that I just saw them and they made me jump. So I'd just prefer not to look at them. I know that they're not going to attack me or anything. I just don't like the sight of them. Like, that's just what it is.
So one time we brought...
Oh, Betty Veronica says I deleted them.
So one time we brought a bag of wood. That's not where it came from. And apparently the wood had bark beetles in them. And we didn't know it until
those were so gross.
And so these beetles came out of the wood. They were inside of a bag. And we took them out of the bag. We opened the bag up to get the wood out. And all of a sudden, our little zapper kept going off. And it smelled like it was like fire. Like, what the hell is that smell? And it turned out that it had bark beetles in it. And these things were like, it had infested the bag of wood that they got from Texas. So that was a moment of sheer terror for her. I mean, for me, it's just a beetle, you know.
Yeah. See, anyways, yeah, it's a bug life. It's not your favorite movie. I've never seen it, so I probably don't plan on watching it either. Butterflies. I'm okay with butterflies. Yeah, butterflies are beautiful, and I know that butterflies were once caterpillars. And caterpillars...
You know I used to be scared of when I was a kid?
Caterpillars?
No, I like caterpillars. I was a kid. I loved caterpillars. Praying mantis?
Never seen one
They
up
were
close.
like this big.
I don't think I've seen one up close.
And they're brown and their head spins like 360. Okay. They're huge. And another thing that used to scare me...
That grosses me out, by
was,
the way. 360?
183. It looked like it spun.
Does it turn all the way around?
It looked like it. It's like what's that movie? Where the and the kid's head goes, and it's like this.
I have no idea.
Praying mantis. When I was growing up, we grew up with lightning bugs.
I've never seen lightning bugs.
So lightning bugs, you put them in a jar and you put enough of them.
Because they light up. They light up, right? Yeah. But how do they look close up though?
They're just little bugs with little lights on the end of them.
That's kind of cool.
And then we had katydids, our sick.
Oh no! Don't talk. Those are the ones that make the really loud sound, the loud noise.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And ladybugs are supposed to be good luck.
Yeah, ladybugs are cute.
Good luck.
I don't mind ladybugs.
But have you ever seen a man bug?
Shut up, Pete. Is that you?
They look like ladybugs except for they don't have the dots.
Oh, you're not joking.
No.
Are they really called man bugs?
I don't know if they're called man bugs, but they look like...
I was like, really?
Yeah. Well, they have the ladybugs, we're inclusive.
Oh, fireflies.
Yeah, fireflies, what they call them. But the thing I really hated that bugged me the most, was you ready for it? Slugs. Hated slugs. Shellless snails.
Snails, yeah.
Oh. And I found out you could put salt on them.
Oh, and they die?
The salt would eat them alive.
Oh, that's
Eat
sad.
them alive!
I don't like them, but it's like I wouldn't want to purposely... So here's my thing. I don't like necessarily killing bugs, but how I see it is if they are in my home, in a place where I live, in my comfort zone, I don't want you there, so I will get rid of you.
What if Earth said they don't want you here?
But if I'm walking on like a path or I'm hiking, I'm out in nature and I see one, I leave it alone.
Hello, Nia Love. Welcome.
I leave them alone because I'm in their space. That's where they're supposed to be.
So Bill Van Ram, the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
Oh gosh, okay.
Those
What are potato bugs? I've never heard of those before.
Those are nasty.
Ew.
You know what's worse? You ever peel corn and found this big ass caterpillar inside of it?
No.
Oh, that's creepy.
Another reason for me not to eat corn.
Then they're going.
Another reason for me not to eat corn.
Fresh corn.
All right, let's stop talking about bugs.
Am I bugging you?
Yes.
Oh, how lovely. The news article just popped in my Facebook feed that says bed bugs found inside laptops given out to students.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You know what's crazy about bed bugs?
Oh, I thought we were going to stop talking about
Remember
bugs.
when we were kids?
No.
Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, we just talked about this the other night.
Why would if bed bugs were bad, why did we make a song about it?
We did. No, it wasn't a song. I think it was just a saying,
Good
right?
night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a song. I just said it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you Googled them, Amy?
So where I live, I have this bug called
them.
lanternflies, and they lay on you, and they're very invasive and jump around. You guys should Google it. I would love to see your reaction.
No,
she's
I'm
a big
okay.
She's an anti-bug person.
No, I'm not Googling that. I'm not Googling potato bugs. I'm not Googling any of it. I refuse. Oh God, I'm just getting grossed out just thinking about Googling it.
You ever had an anal bug?
A what?
Anal bug.
Anal bug?
Yeah.
What the is that?
You ever heard of an anal bug?
Babe, you're making that up.
They climb up your anal while you're sleeping. They bug you.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight. I can't stand you.
Stanley's putting my bugging you.
You guys. I can't. Nobody got the thing yet because Chris was close. Chris was close. Okay, we're gonna ask it again. So this is like a joke and it's kind of stupid, but anyways, why? Oh wait, now I forgot it. Oh, why was the password not confident? Type your answers in the chat. There's a company in Richmond that makes candy with bugs in them. Oh.
You ever had chocolate covered cockroaches?
I have not. No, who? They make those? I know they make chocolate covered ants. They make chocolate covered cockroaches?
I'm sure they do. Hey, I saw a video the other day where they were eating food with raw. They had fish in a bowl, and they took the fish out, stuck it into like with chopsticks. They stuck it into hot sauce and spices, and they just ate the fish raw. The fish was still alive.
Because it's easy to remember. No, that's not the answer, Gabriel. Thanks for trying.
Thanks for trying. You cannot take any more tries.
We can't.
The problem we have here in Arizona, wow,
California.
in California is mosquitoes. I'm sorry. We have a problem with West Nile virus, and mosquitoes. See, that's the problem with drinking sparkling mineral water. What? Well, you saw it? Why are you looking for it?
We say this every single Sunday. You always say, I should not drink sparkling water before the podcast and during.
And you drink sparkling water.
And you do it every single time, and that happens every single time.
Eventually, the larger problem is failing
to cease consumption of sparkling water after 4 p.m. on Sundays. He doesn't learn, does he?
You're drinking it too.
Yeah, but I'm not over here belching, though.
Not yet. You usually wait till we get done. You go, are we off the air yet?
That's not true. That's not true. That does not happen.
Did we try to hotbox people?
That does not happen at all. Betty Veronica says, because it's password aggressive? No.
Just tell them the joke.
Okay, I'll give it another minute or so. And that says evidently, not eventually, because it's not eventual anymore. Oh, did I say eventually? Oh well, I read it incorrectly. So you need to stop drinking sparkling water by 4 p.m. on Sundays. You think you can do that?
No. It makes it more exciting.
Yeah, but I'm the only one that has to actually deal with it.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
Solo podcast next week with Diane Faith.
We had some friends visit us from Arizona. They were in town.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to a restaurant in
San Francisco.
A little fusion Japanese restaurant.
Called Dragon House.
Dragon House. It was actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. So that was great.
Because no one remembers it. No. So the answer is, so why was the password not confident? Because it was not secure. And I can't take credit for that. I have a friend from
Accept your losses and move on.
I have a friend also from college who will post every now and then on her Instagram stories her jokes, her cyber jokes. And whenever she says them, I end up laughing just because I guess I have a weird sense of humor. I don't know. I think they're funny. So then I end up telling them to him, and he's like just straight faced. Do you remember when you used to do that, babe? Hey, remember when you used to do this?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
Gabriel responded to your question. Your
I
answer.
don't get it at all, but that's part of the course for me with jokes. Because, okay, so the password was not confident because the password was not secure. Like, okay, so take it two ways. The password was not secure, as in not secure with itself, like insecure but not secure. And then the other way is the Why are you imitating me?
Because you're like, the password was not insecure, but it was kind of secure. I'm like, if you got to go through that much to explain the joke, then just don't tell the joke anymore.
Ron Adams, I thought it was because it was too short.
My name is Too Short.
Beeb.
What?
Why?
Why did the elephant cross the road? Why did DJ mix a lot?
Why did the elephant cross the road? Is that the joke?
I don't know. You said why. I'm just asking to fill the blanks.
Can you do this?
No.
Please?
No.
Did you know that used to get me every single time? It would make me laugh every single time, guaranteed. You know that, right?
Okay. Stanley miming. No, she's talking about this. I think like this. No.
You know what it also is, though? I can hear your mouth.
Your mouth moving.
What? Alright, anyways.
Go ahead.
No, that's it. No, now everyone in the chat is talking about how the joke should have been a different way and how it sucked. But I didn't create the joke.
That reminds me of like when people when you buy a brand new car and all of a sudden everybody tells you, "Oh, you bought a car? You should have told me to buy a car. I could have got you a better deal."
How does that remind you of that?
Because people tell you have a better joke. They tell you how to tell your joke better.
Oh, hey, I didn't come up with the joke. I'm just relaying it.
Not
so
very,
I can't. I'm not offended.
Not very good though, huh?
I mean, I thought it was funny.
Relaying it.
I'm just.
Now you have sex twice.
Why are you bringing up sex?
Relaying.
No, what does that mean?
Never mind.
Stanley miming. You were miming when I was going like this.
No, I'm like trying to figure out how you tell a joke like this, and we supposed to know what that means.
No, I just talk with my hands.
So why is your mouth moving?
Just kind of like how when you were trying to describe how something looked and you made a noise.
Anyway, where were we?
All right. So, anyways, moving on. We were talking about before we talked about bugs. Before we talked about that joke, we were talking about superstitions.
That's and then we brought in Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah. But I'm not superstitious.
All right. You don't put your purse on the ground.
I do not put my purse on the ground for sanitary reasons.
Okay. You could argue with birds in the house.
I argue with birds in the house?
You are right with birds in the house.
No, I'm not. That's, again, a sanitary issue.
Hat on the bed.
That's a organization issue.
Swept your feet with a broom.
Oh, I
broken mirror.
really don't think about that. Broken mirror.
Walk up a ladder.
That's a lot of stuff. A broken mirror is a lot to clean. Walking under a ladder? No, I don't do that for safety reasons.
Are you scared of black cats?
No.
Brown cats?
No.
White cats?
No.
Spiders?
Yes.
Okay, spider cat?
There's no such thing.
I'm sure there is somewhere.
You didn't think it was that funny there wasn't a snort. Well, when I first heard it, no, you're right. There wasn't a snort when I first heard it either, when I first heard that joke. Well, usually when I think things are really funny, it ends up in a snort. But I still thought it was funny, just not super funny. There you go.
So when you think it's funny, you end up in a snort.
When I think it's super funny, I end up snorting, unfortunately. Let
me hear a rendition of your snort.
No.
So I gotta tell a funny...
You hear my snort every day when you make me laugh. He makes me laugh like every day. There's never a dull day with him. Dull day. There's never a dull day.
What do you get when you cross the elephant with a matter baby?
I heard this joke the other day, babe. It sucks. Oh, you told this joke on Friday. It sucks. You told it in front of other people, remember?
Hello, San Mateo.
Hello, Donald Trump. Owning and getting owls as a pet is bad luck.
We have owls outside our roof every night.
We do. I think it's just one owl.
No, if you hit them twice, it's two owls.
That's a bad joke.
It wasn't that good, huh?
Some of your jokes really are bad.
Okay.
That's why I don't even tell jokes, because I know the ones I tell are bad, so I don't even bother. But the ones you tell are like really bad, and you keep telling them.
All right.
Babe, it should be against the law to tell bad jokes.
Oh, speaking about bad jokes, I got an email from DMV. They said I have 6 more days to pay for my registration.
Yeah, our registration's due. Yeah, on the 8th. We gotta go. We gotta take a trip down to our favorite place to pay for our registration. Okay, you good?
No.
How's that a joke? A bad joke?
No, I said it was a joke.
You said, speaking of a bad joke, the DMV...
No, that's a joke that you have to pay that.
Oh, registration? Oh my gosh. So I'm walking with my mom through our neighborhood in San Francisco today, and there were is it tabs or tags? Expired tabs.
It could be either or, but tabs.
Okay, so there were so many expired tabs. I saw a 2022 one, which is green, a bunch of 2023 orange ones, and then for the people that already had like the beginning of the year, they still had like 2020.
Well, because there's a rumor out that law enforcement can't stop you with expired registration, which isn't actually true.
That's not a secondary, is it?
No, they can get you for it.
Yeah.
But you get like a 30-day grace period before they can pull you over.
So again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm talking about like the fact that there was a green tab that was a 2022.
Oh, Ron remembers that. If I had to pay my registration, so does everybody else. That was the line I had when I did a whole piece a while back about.
Dang, he remembers that? That's funny.
I wrote a long time ago. I was like, all these expired registration out here, and I go, if I got to pay registration, everybody got to pay registration.
I mean, yeah, but there's some people that don't. Oh, I saw a red tab too. I didn't even realize what year it was though. Real ID application is due on October. I already have a real ID.
Oh, mine's yeah, we have ours already.
I'm good.
I have real fake ID. I made it from Gus down the street. He had a little printer press.
Was it Gus from Los Hermanos
Los Hermanos Coyos, yes. He made me my real ID. You watching too much TV.
I'm watching too much Breaking Bad. That's actually a pretty good show. I will say though, sometimes.
You know the bad part about? Okay, I have to say this.
Okay, wait, I didn't finish it.
I know, but this you maybe I'm about to clown.
You about to clown me?
Yes.
Oh,
because we're watching Breaking Bad, which is probably over 9 years old. Oh my God! What? They didn't have me. What is the flip phone for? I'm like.
I said that once. It came out in 2008, and yes, they were using flip phones. And I realized that my first smartphone was in 2009. So.
And then when she sees somebody who she hadn't seen on TV in like 100 years. Oh my God! Look how old he looks.
100 years, babe. I'm not even 100 years old.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't say look.
You always say, "Look how! Oh my God, they look so old." Yeah, the last time you saw them was in on Good Times.
No.
Yeah, people get older.
Good times. Good times. Oh, Good Times was on the other day. I saw Janet Jackson on there. Man.
Because she had a recurring role.
I know. She was the one.
It wasn't like she showed up and sang.
I know. She was her adopted daughter. I know she had a reoccurring role.
Oh, I saw Janet Jackson. Yeah, she was on there for a long time. I'm just saying,
I haven't watched Good Times.
Which episode of Cosby Show have you not seen?
Most of them, like from season 7, I think.
You've seen them all.
I just saw one episode of Cosby.
She has seen every single episode of the Cosby Show.
Anon
20 times over.
Anon says, "What's the DMV? We don't have that here. Is it called MVD where you live?"
And here it's called Department of Motor Vehicle. In Arizona, it's called MDV.
Anon's on the East Coast, though. He's I think in Boston.
Okay, please come to Boston for the springtime. So, over in Boston, it's called the Motor Vehicle something.
Betty Veronica admitting that my brother made a fake registration tag and the officer laughed at his creativity but still cited him, I think, years ago. Wow. How did he make a fake registration?
People do it all the time.
Does it even look anywhere?
Sometimes they don't. Someone asked, why did we start? She never saw Breaking Bad.
I never saw it,
before.
yeah.
So I want her to watch some stuff, a series that she can get into for a little bit.
Yeah. Something we were looking. So actually, what sparked it was we watched Your Honor.
I come to the conclusion that Stanley is the Black Rodney Dangerfield. I tell you, I get no respect. You know Rodney Dangerfield?
No, I don't.
It's funny, dude.
Okay, what show? What show?
Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah.
He had a bunch of movies.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that the name
Remember
of the
actor? Scene that when I go, yeah, I went out in a bar and we had a restaurant. I go, yeah, give me a pitcher of beer every 5 minutes until one of us passes out, and then make it every 10 minutes.
Is he also the same one that said, give me a dirty mug?
Yeah. Give me a beer and put it in a dirty mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield was pretty funny.
That's where you asked the lady to give you coffee in a dirty mug.
And she actually
gave you a dirty mug.
Yeah.
What's up, Lord Frieza? Oh, it's RMV? Anon, what the heck does R stand for?
Rhode Island Motor Vehicle.
Rhode Island? But Boston is not in Rhode Island. Boston's in Massachusetts.
Okay, social point.
Are you sure that's what the R stands for?
Are you sure he lives in Boston?
Hey.
Are you sure he lives in Boston?
Why are you getting so defensive, though?
Are you sure he lives in Boston?
Are you sure he lives in Rhode Island?
No, but are you sure he lives in Boston?
No.
Okay, then. So let him explain.
Okay.
No respect
Ohio has BMV.
Yeah, BMW. Did you know that BMW
Registry of Motor Vehicles, B.
Okay. Did you know that what are you doing?
Ow.
Did you know that what was it?
What?
I forgot now. I lost my thought.
Okay.
Oh man,
You
I
lost
hate
your
that.
mind too?
Huh?
Huh?
Yes. What?
What?
Huh? Caddyshack. He was also that's another one. He was really good. I get no respect.
Tell us the episode you're currently right now. What's happening for Breaking Bad?
He just decided to do the deal with Gus.
Yeah, he left. He left. So you know how he had moved back into his house, and he was like, "I'm not leaving." And his wife wanted to get
Further.
No. We got to the point where he got back in the house. His wife wanted to get a divorce. He didn't want to, and then he left, signed the divorce papers, and then took the deal with
Gus,
the guy from Los Hermanos Pollos.
You know my favorite. See how smart you are. My favorite characters are on Breaking Bad.
Gus.
Nope.
The twins.
Yep.
Because they don't talk.
They're just straight cold-blooded killers.
Those are your favorite characters. The twins.
Yeah.
Do you know who my favorite character is?
Who? Me? Oh,
You're not
so
on Breaking
sweet.
Bad, Beep. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Breaking Wind. Go ahead.
Help me, guys, please.
No, who's your favorite character?
Help me, guys.
Who is your favorite character?
No, I said guess who my favorite character
Gus?
is. No.
I don't know who.
I don't have one. You know, Breaking Bad actually stresses me out. Did you know that?
Somebody wrote Gus is Moff Gideon. No,
Who the
actually,
heck is Moff Gideon?
Gus is actually
Giancarlo
Esposito.
Esposito.
Yeah,
I like
good
him.
actor,
He's a
too.
really good actor. So the reason why we started even watching Breaking Bad was because we were watching Your Honor with Bryan Cranston, and then Stanley was like, "Oh, I think he's the guy from Breaking Bad," and then I was like, "Oh, I've never seen that show," and then we found that it was on Netflix. So he was like, "You should watch it. It's really good."
Somebody said, "Why don't you think no police department in the Bay Area has part-time police?" They actually do.
When did you say that?
I never said that, but why don't you think that the no police department in the Bay Area has Actually, they do have part-time police officers. They're called reserves. They don't get paid, but they're reserve officers that have full police powers that can come in and work whenever they want to. But they don't get paid for it. It's volunteer.
Okay. Are those the reserve?
Yes.
Okay.
Reserve officers.
Yeah.
But if anything...
Oh, Moff Gideon is on The Mandalorian, who's played by Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've
Yeah.
never seen The Mandalorian.
I haven't either, but I just remember he was on there. Felix says, "Thank you. I love Breaking Bad. Incredible cast and everything." Yeah, it is a pretty good show. At first,
I like the twins.
At first, I thought it started off slow, and I was like, "God, this thing is like kind of boring." But I know that I realize now it was like building up to like explain like each person and like their scenarios or whatever their issues. But yeah, I will say though, there are parts where I get a little stressed watching it. And it's just my own. I'm just inducing the stress on myself.
So Navi wrote, "Do you think if they were paid, it would increase the police force?" There aren't a lot of reserve officers, and believe it or not, again, I'll say it again, they have to go through every single thing a regular officer has to go through training. But these are people who don't want to. They want to just do it as volunteer work on a part-time basis. I don't think they want to get paid to do it. They just go out there when they can. But usually the reserves are in case something goes really, really bad, and they have to all hands on deck. Then the reserves come in as well. But the bad part is they don't get, in my opinion, they don't get paid for it. I think they should. Imagine doing that, getting yelled at for free.
Nobody wants to even get yelled at being paid.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens. So.
And now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Oh, because we're talking about The Mandalorian.
You're right. A lot of reserves do work special events. They will, and like some will have. You'll know the reserve officers going to have an R next to their number. So instead of it saying just badge number 3741, it'll say 3741 with an R, so you know it's a reserve. so that way you know that they're basically volunteering their time to help, and to help when there's officers on the streets. They don't want to take them off the streets, so they bring in the reserves to work certain events. And sometimes they can make money on the side of the reserve for the agency that hired them or from the private contractor. So they do get something, but they're just not on the payroll. Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, guys. I'm really happy that 323 of you decided to swing by, and I know you all didn't. Some of you just kind of passed through and go, "What is this? What is this?" and they keep on moving. But we're happy you're here. We know you could be anywhere. Instead, you chose to be here with us, with Snorter.
I didn't snort this entire episode.
I didn't say anything funny. You did snort when I drank the water and I belched. You all right? You okay? You all right? All right, Winnie the Pooh?
Why I gotta be Winnie? I love Winnie the Pooh.
I know.
I have a Winnie the Pooh mug that I drink coffee out of almost every morning.
I live with you, right?
I'm telling them.
Well, why are you looking at me? Tell them.
Because you remind me of Winnie the Pooh also.
How come he'll never wear no pants? Huh?
You're gonna have to ask him.
How come, is he a male or female?
Winnie the Pooh's a male.
Well, how come, where's his junk?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways.
Do you think there should be contract security hired to deter smash and grab? See, here's the problem with that. And that's a good question. So a lot of companies want to hire security to keep smash and grabs down, but only there as a deterrent. So the truth being told is only the non-criminals are deterred from security being there. It keeps the honest people honest. It's like a lock. A lock keeps the honest people honest. If they're going to come there to steal, it doesn't matter. And the companies don't want security to do hands-on because then it leaves them open for liabilities.
In my opinion, that's also the same thing with like gun laws and other kind of laws. They're meant to hopefully deter people from committing crimes. But the sad part about it is that the gun laws will only really restrict the people that can legally carry and that follow the laws already. And the bad guys will still just break all those laws anyways because that's what they do, right?
Yeah. Stanley, I noticed sheriff drives a white car, distinguishable from the regular cop. So, not necessarily true. The sheriff can drive whatever kind of car he wants to drive.
He or she.
And it can be a marked car, it can be an unmarked vehicle. There's nothing to distinguish them. They can basically be in any car they want to. Sometimes they're in vans, sometimes they're in their personal vehicles. There's no rhyme or reason. The only car that really confuses people
the polar bear?
The polar bear.
Yeah.
So the polar bear, and I was telling Diane the other day, the polar bear is the all-white CHP cruiser that it's marked, but it's very faintly marked. And so people are used to seeing black and white cars. And you know it, and I know it. When you're driving down the street and you see a black and white vehicle, you look to see if it's a cop car, because it's been ingrained in you to look for the black and white vehicles. It's by design, with a deterrent. You see the black and white vehicle, subconsciously you know it's a cop nearby. So with the polar bear, it's all white. So people would literally, when we used to do ride-alongs, and I need to be done by a certain time, if I was in the polar bear, which I loved the polar bear because in the polar bear, we literally could ride next to you and you didn't even notice we're there. Even though it says CHP on it, it has the seal, but because it's not black and white, it doesn't grab their attention. Mm-hmm. So literally I can ride next to someone and they'll be on their phone chit-chatting away and never knows that there's a CHP right next to them. Because they're not looking for that. They're looking for a black and white. And so when we were going home, I was like, unless there's somebody with their head hanging out the window saying, "F the police, let's just keep driving. I want to go back home and get this," because I got to get back and get this story done to put on the air so you guys can enjoy it and at night. Because I shot stories when I worked for Cron, I shot the story the day of. So when you saw the story, I shot it in the morning. People were shocked that I got that much stuff in 4 hours. Arizona was a unique experience because I was required to give them 3 stories, which gave me a week, and sometimes 4, depending on if there was a big sporting event. But it gave me the ability to research more stories and drive further away to do stories. So in Arizona, and here, the farthest I can go was Santa Cruz. And if I went to Santa Cruz, I left my house early in the morning and didn't start getting paid until I got there. And then I would shoot the story and then drive all the way back to San Francisco to write the story, to edit the story, to cut the story. And you couldn't get overtime unless you had a good reason for it. So a lot of times I worked for free just to make sure you guys... I worked for free so you guys could go on the internet and tell me how terrible the story was.
On that note.
On that note. But that was a true story, though. They literally would... I would do all this stuff on my own time to have trolls come out of the woodwork and tell me how, oh, this was wrong or that was wrong. But it wasn't always wrong. I love the ones that tell me it's wrong. And I go, but it's right there. They go, oh, yeah, I didn't watch the story. I just read the title. What would it be, right? Bet you don't drive nothing nice, Elmo shirt guy. Yeah, I remember that one. And it's funny because dude literally got arrested for stealing someone's purse and crashed his BMW. The nice car, the BMW 3 model where you can get with a Happy Meal at McDonald's. He was living large. He said I was 50-something years old. I was like in my 40s.
Damn, that was that long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was, and the crazy part about that story, which most people don't know, is that it's kind of my fault because I always pick one more. Let's just do one more.
And he was the one more.
And he was the one more. And he caught my attention because he literally went from one lane to the other. And that's when I said, hey, check that dude. And we pulled him over. And then he decided to tell me about his life story.
Yep, he decided to go out on a rant. Next week, Millennial-Boom drinking game.
Sparkling water, no alcohol. Yes, that's what we have shots of mineral water.
Shots of mineral water. Water.
Hey, you want to do shots of sake?
Next week?
Mm-hmm.
To celebrate Gabriel's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right.
No.
What?
We're really going to do sake on live TV?
Yeah, we'll do sake on live TV.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Sake shots.
Shocky shots.
Mm-hmm. Sake shots. All right, guys. Hey, it's already 1:26. We've been on here for longer than we normally are.
Yep.
Actually, we're here about the way we normally are. So, and Gabriel will tell us how we were on last week.
Gabriel's gonna be like, it's almost midnight, or it is midnight. So, it's past midnight.
Enjoy your Labor Day.
Yes. Hopefully, if you have tomorrow off, you're doing something fun, and if you gotta work, hopefully you're getting double time.
And if you're not getting double time, then you go there and you tell your boss that you quit.
Don't do that.
And that Diane told you to quit.
Don't do that. And definitely don't say I did, because I'm not telling you that. If
All
you're
right,
not
guys.
getting paid double time, just enjoy work and be thankful you have a job.
Remember, though, it's a job. It ain't supposed to be fun.
It's a job.
It's a yabby yob.
Hey, some jobs are fun.
Well, I know one job that's fun.
I'm not saying anything. Okay, I'm a boomer. Go, hurry up, Beep. I'm a millennial. Hurry up.
Stanley, my favorite video is still driver cited for speeding, broken windshield, no child seat, behaving badly. All right, everybody, we really enjoy your company. And remember, we still have the coffee. Please go to store.mrbadleytv.org. There's also a challenge coin there if you want the challenge coin, but it's not cheap. So I'm going to tell you that in advance. So, what?
And thank you guys for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Especially...
Big...
No, he changed his name.
Brad on the go.
Brad on the go.
Yeah.
He's still going, I can't believe I did that. Venmo me $18, Stanley. I'm getting Wingstop. I haven't had that in 3 months. All right. On my way. Got to take care of.
Right.
Speaking about wings, today when I went to the fair, the festival, there's a meat shop there that had wings for $7.99 a pound. $7.99 a pound. I'm like, it's still attached to the chicken?
Millennial.
That's all you want to do, huh? Just get out of here.
Well, we said bye and we're signing off. Our byes are like 5 minutes.
So? We love these people.
I know. But all of them are saying goodnight and bye too.
I'm waiting for them to finish all their goodbyes.
I know, right, Betty? Betty says, poor Diane.
Thank you, Ron. Good night.
Good night, guys. Stay safe.
Another Brian, thank you.
Have
Good
a
night.
great
Hand
week.
pink waving. Bye, Ron Adams with the hand shaving. Stay out of trouble and no more snuff.
Hand shaving?
No more sniff.
What the heck is hand shaving?
No, hand shaking. See? Pink hand waving. And then he had the hand shake, like shaking.
You know, that reminds me of that Friends episode where Joey does the jazz hands and he's supposed to teach the jazz routine to everyone else.
I'm millennial.
That episode is really...
I'm millennial. Come on, say your part.
Okay, now you want to say it?
Come on.
I'm a boomer.
What did he just say? We got
Babe, we just signed off.
What's that link?
Bug off. Bill Van Ram, tell us to bug off.
All right, guys. I'm millennial.
He
She's a
said
boomer.
bug off.
And we appreciate you being here with us. And I don't know what that was. Laughing out loud. It used to be a TikTok link, but I don't know
I'm
what
scared
it's
to
for.
click it.
It's TikTok, but it won't let me click it.
Oh, I tried, but then I just ended up pausing.
All right. Well, I don't know what it is. Maybe a game or something.
All right.
Let's see.
Good night.
I was trying to.
Oh, Felix, you're mean.
What do you say? He showed you bugs. Goodbye, everybody.
That's how Felix wanted to get us to get off, is to show bugs in the chat.
I'm gonna show you bugs. I'm trying to figure out how to log off. Oh, that's not it either. I forgot how you do this.
Really, babe? Right here?
Oh, there it is. Okay, now we're off.
No, we're not. It's still. You have to say end stream, babe. We do this.
I have to say in stream?
We have to click it. We do this every Sunday. I'm still hot.
Yes, you are hot.
Okay, click it.
All right, I clicked it.
You didn't.